Here's your Elgin authentic, and I mean authentic, World War One trench watch. And a couple things I want to say about it. First of all, as I told you, this case was never, I'm going to say, issued or worn or given to a military personnel or someone in action to actually wear, take out in the field. This was a barn find. I called it a locker find. And it has never been, this case never had a movement put in it. Never been used. You can tell when you get it and you look at the wires, the wire lugs, the way they fit into the case, you can tell it's never been used or worn. So you are the first, and what a great treat. Let's go over the couple things. These are not waterproof. Although they're not waterproof, but they are somewhat water resistant, even for back in the time, because the fitting between the closest of the fitting between the crown and the crown tube, crown tube is all very tight, and this because this is original. This is the original stem with the sleeve. So even though it is original, once you start using it, if you have any issues with it, just let me know, because I have I have the sleeves and the stems for this that can be replaced. So I don't know what's going to happen once it gets used all the time. I don't think anything's going to happen, but I want you to be reassured that you can just let me know if you have any issues. So there you go. So winding. We are not going to wind this thing back and forth like a modern watch. We're only going to wind in one direction, okay? Whoops. Only going to wind in one direction, okay? And that's the clockwise or forward direction, okay? So we'll do this. So a slight pressure in on the crown, just ever so slight. You'll get used to it. It's really solid, too. I think this will take a full wind. I don't know. It was still running this morning. There, not a full wind, but anyway, it's tight. You'll know. You're there. So then to set the hands, we're going to pinch out on the crown instead of a pull like this, just because it just is so much easier on the whole setup here. And so pinch behind the crown. I'll push it back in. A nice click when you push it back in. And it's going to come out really easy. You're going to feel it. And you get used to it right away. We'll do it one more time. And when you pull the crown out, then you want to move the hands, in the forward direction or clockwise. And take your time. Don't whip the hands around. And you don't want to move the hands backwards, setting the time. You always want to go forward. And it's 1 o'clock. Set the time and enjoy. Never been polished, never been worn. Very nice. And thank you very much.